I'm very honored to speak on this platform. I'm, like you said, I'm the editor-in-chief of Reporter, one of the biggest and the oldest private news paper in Ethiopia. We have been in the business for more than quarter of a century. So without further ado, I'll just jump into my presentation for today, World Press Freedom Day. So I'll speak on COVID-19, a view from Ethiopian newsroom. So as it's stated, the spread of COVID presented an unexpected challenge to the world. So that's being the case, we have like more than 3.4 million cases, and the death toll is more than 240,000 people. So this pandemic poses a threat to the societies by challenging the social, economical, and political systems throughout the world. So the media is not an exception. So this sector is also being challenged by this global pandemic very harshly. So I will speak on three aspects of the impact of this pandemic. The first one is on the economic impact. The second one is the reporting challenge and the safety of journalists from Ethiopian perspective. So when we talk about the economic impact, the dwindling advertisement revenue presents an extraordinary challenge to the existence of the money newsrooms. So advertising revenues fall down by more than 60%, and it's predicted that it will continue on a downward spiral. This is according to a private media consultant firm in Ethiopia. In specific, particularly to our case in our newsroom, the advertisement revenue has been slashed by fall down by more than 15%, and two of our publication print products, the monthly English and monthly Amharic magazines, are out of publication for the time being. We're only being online, but the newspaper is there. So this nosedive of advertisement poses a psychological threat on journalists as well. From Ethiopian perspective, we don't hear any layoff for the time being, but one media TV station is giving forced leave for its staff, and this is, created some fear among the staffs for job security. But so far, there's no layoff in Ethiopian media, but the media organizations are struggling to pay salaries to journalists, their staff, and run the day-to-day operation. So if the situation is left unmitigated, in the future, the real danger of print outlets folding and broadcaster going off air will be real. And then when you come to the second point, the reporting challenges, access to information was one of the major challenges of the industry even before COVID-19, but this coronavirus pandemic worsened the access to information challenge, and especially the officials are exploiting these opportunities by not replying to newsrooms through phones and digital platforms. And in our case, there is a partial lockdown to mitigate the spread of the pandemic, and this become an obstacle, to get access to authorities as well. And due to this, the quality of reporting has been compromised since the pandemic. So, and this opens up the machining of fake news and disinformation, which hinders the fight against COVID-19, and it's also underestimate our capacity, to debunk fake news and disinformation. And then my third point is about the safety of journalists. during this COVID. So due to this complicated nature of the pandemic, journalists are fear to go out on the field for reporting because they might fear that they might contract the pandemic. So because of also the limited financial resources of most of the media houses, they are not providing the PPE, the personal protection equipment to their journalists, like masks, sanitizers, and so on. And also the working from home model is far reaching us. The cost of internet is very expensive in our case, and also the quality of internet is very poor. So this model is not as such, workable in our case as well. And actions taken so far, the state printing house has offered 1 month's credit facility to newspapers in the country. So this is one actions that's taken so far. And there's also another initiative, to which is under formation, the Ethiopian Civic Information Consortium, with the aim of mobilizing funds to the media houses. And this consortium involves private medias, public medias, journalist associations, media council, journalism schools, media think tanks, government agencies, and other international donations. So this consortium is under formation. So some players of the industry are taking this initiative. So the way forward that we have seen this, I mean, media houses need to rethink of the how to conduct their businesses and needs to strategize to come up with a viable business model to sustain their existence during COVID and beyond, and also establishment of media emergency pool funds and cooperation among the media houses should be mandatory to fight this pandemic. And from my side, this is it. Thank you. I'll just leave the platform for you, George.